This is a new thing now. This is a new thing. People listening telepathically, knowing it's you, hearing or feeling a decision that you're making, and then texting you to try and stop you. It makes me want to cry. Let's talk about this shit, man. I want to go put money in the bank to help so-and-so. Ding! The people in your life that used to do it, you won't allow them to do it to you anymore. Now, they spoke with others, or this is just something that's unspoken, which is real scary. Disturbing, yes. Let's talk about what's going to go on. Pack. Some of you wanted to pack. And now they're not gaining anything out of that except to see you now at the last minute frustrated. These are the people who need narcissistic supply. They're covered in darkness. Tell me about this for someone who needs to hear this. You don't go on social media. This was a vow you made to stop looking on social media so much. And to because of your attitude, I need a change of attitude. I realize that me looking on certain things is affecting my speech, the way I speak to others even. Yeah. And you started putting your boundaries up. And then here comes, you're finding peace or just a sense of happiness or overall well-being, we'll say. And here comes your friends. Moving in slowly, right? Some of your friends are on their way. What is it that they're going to try and show you? If your weakness was looking at women or men, it usually is men looking at women more so than women looking at men online, right? This could be dating sites, porn. Here they come. This could be, oh, okay. But they're not gonna come to you and go, hey, look, let's look on porn. That would be too obvious, correct? They're gonna try and say, hey, look, this is a campus, this is a good campus, or let's look at this college if it's that, or a job, or something that's going to wind up having you go back on social media, P-I-E-M, pi, and E-R-P, peer, I see too. Your peers, Ellie. Look at this palace. You used to look at mansions and homes. That's how they're gonna do it. Remove that permanently. No, it's not sham. I see rash. It will be something like that, where now they will cause an ailment. And mad. You could have cleared up a rash by maybe listening to frequencies, or you could have noticed a difference in something that was bothering you just by getting off social media. For someone else, it will be, well, we could create a sickness or an ailment and then have them, you could be that type of person where you obsessively look up natural remedies, and then what do? You see the pop-ups now. It's not so much what you're looking at, but the pop-ups. For others, it's going to be something about hair. You used to look a lot on wigs or extensions and shit, and it's just to get you back right there. And then eventually you're pulled, they keep pulling me back in. Alright, so let me clear that, be wary of that. Disgusting mental and internal sickness. They don't have the ability to change. This is going to mean blocking certain phone numbers, blocking them from coming into your home. Now you'll have people, when you do that, that'll want to catch you outside, man, while you're... Do you feel this? This is a result of a lot of the frequencies that have been forced into our atmosphere. You're going to have to make it so that you vanished. That's what it's going to be like. What happened to them? They vanished. Vanished into thin air. Gang of wanderers, soulless beings, zombies. Great. Especially if it's you want to be single. For those of you that you said I'm not interested in dating, and let's say that you are in the public eye or you have some type of assets. Now they're going to clone the perfect man or woman for you. Gang of wanderers at your job. Helen Keller or something. Yeah, blind, deaf, dumb, and mute. Which to me, at some point, please don't. At some point, make you some type of zombie, right? I mean, if you can't feel, speak, hear, you're more or less a walking vegetable. At your job, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. These are people that you have lunch with. You even go out for drinks with these people. These are all karmic females. Plan to destroy you. Let's go out for drinks. Hey, let's do this. How about this? We haven't done this in a while. Right? Now you want to be friends. At some point, these were the mean girls. And now all of a sudden, you used to turn your back on me. I used to try and have a conversation with you, and you acted like I didn't exist, and now you want to invite me to go out for drinks at lunch? What do you want to put in my goddamn drink? Suffolk County. Vern, I see. Nude. We'll go with this one. Nude and CRV. You could drive that. And then there's an N here. There's an O. Why is this nude and CRV here? Don't. Alright, this is for somebody that's going to hear this exactly at the exact right time. If you're in a CRV or someone saying, I'll give you a ride, you have to change for something and they're telling you to get in the back seat. I believe that there are cameras. There's a camera in there. If you're trying to get dressed and it seems like it's just not working, this is I can't get my arm, there's not enough room. I don't know if you're bigger or it's just a really small car inside. They could have a hard time seeing you naked because of all this. This would be something making it difficult for you to change your clothes. Alright, we'll put that away. Don't. There's another person that they want you to model nude on something. Well, okay, here are some legit photographers. You could be having a really hard time finding nude models because of lesions. Soulless beings, rotting from the inside out for whatever reason. This is where editing will be fundamental. Juno. RUI. This could be urine. Urine analysis. Where the fuck are we? I've been here before.
We aren't going that way. I don't think we're gonna last very long out here. Alright, you guys hide as long as you can. I'll try and find help.
A Roman goddess, a woman of regal beauty, and an asteroid.
Oh my god, you crazy
Jupiter, queen of heaven and goddess of light, birth, women, and marriage. Let's see what's up with you. It could be someone's name, but this would be for that type of woman. Sober. Oh, you already were someone that turned heads. Yes, you were. And it's, oh man, you agitated a lot of people, even men. You're very selective. You weren't as selective when you were getting high. That's to be expected. There are a lot of things being blocked for you. You could feel like you're being punished in some way. Why is it that I'm sober and get a cab instead of an Uber? They, a cab company just drove by and they said, get a cab on the side. If you feel like this is you, I would say maybe this is them saying, get cabs now instead of Ubers or Lyft. An attack on certain types of people. I'm sober. This is going against the system, as crazy as it is. Being sober is a reason to be targeted now. You look even better. I'm guessing that they're attacking you with these things too. They're attacking your looks heavy. They want you to look, this is that thing. What do you mean you don't look high anymore? Now we're going to force it. Tell me about this. Yeah, it's broads, man. There could be a few guys, and it's because they know they don't have a chance with you. God forbid you just became friends with this woman. What comes with her is good luck, health, prosperity, laughter, easy. Oh my God, win. What the fuck? It's a win-win. If you feel that you know a woman like this and you know that they're being attacked, you could only win by warning them about things, being on their side, yes. Helping to block attacks in any way, you will be rewarded. And the fact that there has to be some type of reward to even do something like this. But I guess until we get to the point where we go back to... Did you hear what I said? It used to be this way a long time ago. We just don't remember. It's been that long. And it's not because of memory wiping or MK Ultra. It's because it's just been part of a new program. And we are followers by nature. We need more leaders in this situation. Your urine. Be careful of somebody lying about your urine tests. Whether this is a doctor, a PO... I hear you. Tired of being targeted for being beautiful. Most women that are like this, not all of you though, you don't even see yourself as this. That's the thing. You know, you got women looking at you like it's your fault. It's my fault that my mother and father were attractive, or at least one of them were. You know what I mean? It's my fault that I don't age like everybody else, right? But if it was you, you'd be okay with it. Ugh. I'm debating when I'm wealth and I get my wealth back on whether to start an actual mental health plan. Different. As little prescriptions as possible. This would be beauty tips, right? Incorporating simple and affordable beauty tips for women and men. Frequency, so you know, you could even come in and just to be in a different environment, obviously making the environment as pleasant as possible with running water and certain frequencies of music playing, which does tremendous things for your psyche. Even listening to certain frequencies. What else would you do? Laughing, comedy. You'd have to have somebody, the therapist would have to be, sense of humor is crucial with shit like this. If you don't have a sense of humor, fuck your mental health treatment plan. There is no plan in place. Serve juice. Huh? Stop serving juice. The sugar could be having an adverse effect. I would serve wine. I'm going to be honest, but I know it's one of those things where you can't really do that, right? It would be great if laws changed for that. Unconventional once again. let's talk about these women who are just impossible to replace and impossible to duplicate.
All you gotta do is call the police and say that your parents both molested you. When I wanted to get rid of my mom's ex-boyfriend, I just called
Tell me it's your own son that feels this way about you. That they're angry that you're sober. Your son could be attracted to you and that could be bothering them. Raccoon. Is that what you used to look like? A raccoon eyes? Oh, you know what's amazing though? This is natural for you. It's something endearing that the right people will appreciate that. Now, for others of you, you used to have this, and people used to mock you, and now you don't have it. There could be people even editing photos to make it look like you have raccoon eyes. This is an edit. Tell me this is going to be an actual option. If this is coming up with a new app or a new type of software to edit, they're unconventional is the way that they're going to go with that as well. Very important job interview. Fox. You look sexy with raccoon eyes. Period. If you have an interview where your appearance is crucial, I say stay the hell away from everybody. They could be using these things on you to get you to not sleep. I have to sleep with headphones on. I actually sleep with the scatter frequency a lot, playing in my ear on high. You just get used to it. Adapt. Let's talk about the raccoon eyes. To make it look like you're not working on yourself. If you're going to see family members or an ex that you haven't seen in a while, please don't tell how about this? You can just nip this shit in the bud by not telling your plans to anybody. And try practicing the art of not thinking because of this telepathy thing. They're working on themselves. I will not have it. Nope. And they didn't want to, though. You have the opportunity to do this too, man. Just because you're not ready or you're not capable. I mean, where would we be without somebody that helps us implement that type of change in our lives too? How would we even know that it was possible? It's just so weird. Caroline, they actually put your name on here. I want you to see. Oh Christ! Hold on. I don't want anybody to think that I'm intentionally saying that. For this job interview, this one is for either the board or this is a corporation. It's a downtown job. Yep, a tall ass building. I heard Leaning Tower of Pisa. It could be something like that. It could be art museums, things where your appearance is crucial every day with this line of work. Yeah, you're on a platform, so that means you're going to be seen. This is something that you're fated for, you're great at. I'm telling you, this is a historian where you'll be dealing with art dealers, collectors, developers, things like this. You may even travel with this job. That'll be great. Okay, so just get past this night, these few days, whatever this is. And once this happens, all kinds of doors are going to open up for you. If you said, I can't stand my friends, I feel like my community hates me because I'm the only sober one on the block, my family, I had hidden addicts in my family who seemed like they liked it better when I was on drugs or an alcoholic, or even sex addiction would create this type of look, right? Gambling addiction, social media addiction. There are a lot of people, we'll just say, ridding themselves of addiction. You're always going to have those that cannot right now that are going to be pissed off at you. The universe is saying we're going to make it so that you move away from your environment. Right. just, what do they say? It's not respect the process, but that is to, I guess, what did they say? To go with the flow. We'll just leave it at that. In the end, this is going to be, your happiness. You're going to meet a whole new group of friends. You're going to be in a community of like-minded people. This is you now attracting. What this process is of, you are no longer attracting these types of individuals in your life. And once you move away and you get this position, it's all you're going to attract. Well, you won't attract the others. They will force themselves into your life. But now that you're aware of this, the way that your life is going to change. I'm excited for you. This could just be you moving. It doesn't even have to be a position. But because you worked on yourself, the law of attraction is naturally moving you out of this community, away from these people, and they are agitated. You will only attract naturally, if you stay like this, your equivalent. So for those of you who are solo, I'm a loner, it's because there are that many people that either you knew or in your environment or even on the planet who are lying clearly. This is how you're gonna have this aha moment of how many people lie about whether they are an addict or they're addicted to something. Let's get another message. Miser. That's the one I said, so that's the one it is. Coal. Holes in the walls? What are you doing? You're ruining someone else's property. I hope you're not ruining your own property. It's because you're a tight ass, or you're dealing with one if you're a coal. Cruising Saturn. Saturn takes 29 years to circle the sun, which means it will return to its original location in your astrological chart near your 29th birthday. This could be your birthday coming up, or you just had one. And again, near your 58th birthday. Chart the broad patterns of the first 29 years of your life so you can see if they repeat in the second 29-year cycle. This is a repetitive thing of being cheap and not getting anything out of it and then blaming everybody but yourself for the outcome. It does feel like you can tell them a million times, but until they experience it, not allowing flow. In order to receive, you have to give. Right? Here's the flow. We'll just make it simple. We're not going to go like this, right? Well, we will. I give, and then I get back. I give. When you hold on to everything, this is not sharing your food. Someone asking you if you have a pencil. For somebody, you had a fucking pen. You had 5 of them, and you wouldn't give one to somebody. What is going on with you? This could even be for people with the Midas, people that have a lot of money who sit there and think to yourself, over the past maybe 30 years, depending on how old you are, for some it's 10 years, 5, you've acquired things. Have you given back at all? This is even giving back good advice, offering seats, opening doors. There are people who you don't contribute to anything in this fucking world at all. When you're like this and you refuse to see it that way, you will lose everything. You've got more passion than a romance novel with a shirtless guy on a horse. This is, what do we call that? Typical, right? That's our typical. What we think is the savior comes in and he's dun, 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 the knight. What the hell was that? I forget. I can't think of it right now. But you know what I'm saying. You like to play savior and you like to play hero. This tells me then that situations that you've told people where you've helped so-and-so and this is how people also are going to recognize now in life whether you were honest. There's no way that you funded this. There's no way you donated this. You're losing everything. So now, oh my God, you told me that you put millions up for this. That's a lie, I realize. And it's going to be overwhelming. Now there are going to be people who are going to try and figure out a way to perform, put on an act, even incorporate others. What do I do if I have nothing left to pay them with? This could be sexual favors. This could be someone telling gang members they'll perform hits for free if they can get people to act. And if you're smart, you will. I am not interested in. If I was before, I am no longer interested in participating in this screenplay. It seems like you want to put on, where I get nothing out of it, and not only that, but I seem to lose. You're going to be glad you said no. Hermit, they are all alone for a reason. You may not even know some of the reasons why they're in this position. They're by themselves with no friendships, no relationships. It's because they've been... No, you know what? For some of these people, it's not so much betrayal. It would just be, you're stingy. These types of people come with bad luck. Yeah, stuck. Pisces, Virgo. They need to get their shit straight and get on the right path before anything's going to change in their life. All right, you can't. I'm a humanitarian. You have a hard time sticking to your guns, nevertheless helping somebody else out. This is also my giving thing. Until you're going to be stuck on this road until you start giving back in some way. There is a halt. There is a block. There is a wall separating things that you wish, asked for from the universe or God, because of a block. And until then, there will be no opportunities for you. You will miss opportunities even. You will witness other people until you get it. You will witness other people right in front of you gain opportunities. And then there will be the bystanders, the ones who are the ones who are paying attention, who now will see it. A lot of times we can be told things, but until we experience it or we view it ourselves, it's hard to believe that it could be this easy. Do you understand how easy this world would be if nobody tried to forcefully stop what somebody rightfully earned, whether they paid for it, they worked for it, or they put good shit out and are getting it in return? How easy it is to attain wealth and even great people in your life based off of what you give. We've all been there. This is, I can't go down any further. This is rock fucking bottom. I'm done. I'm drained. I can't do this anymore. This is consequence. Bother. A disorder. All this is going to do is create disorder in your life. Let's assume it like this. We'll say kind of layman's terms, spiritual layman's terms. When you see this individual, instead of seeing them as the phony that they are, the shapeshifter with personality and emotion, look at it like this. They are a tornado. Would I open the door if there was a tornado warning and invite that motherfucker into my home and my life? See ya.